guys. It's been a while. Yeah. I think I should put on music because it's a little too quiet. And I like being against the wall. Oops. Okay. What should we listen to? Let's go ahead with this. Yeah, quieter. Because I just like to hear the music for myself because it just helps me relax and be able to talk more comfortably. But what prompted me to make this video in the first place is that actually I can never finish a sentence. Okay, so first I wanted to come on here and talk about how I don't get why so many girls kill their own dreams, and then yeah, and then we'll see what I want to talk about after that. But first, let's do a little life update. So I've been in Korea. Um, Now I'm back in the US, by the way. But anyway, that was the life update. Yeah, I know. All right, back to what I wanted to talk about in the first place. Okay, I was on TikTok, right? And this girl was talking about how she watched this podcast with Bella Hadid's new cowboy boyfriend, and how uh in the podcast her boyfriend was like, Bella Hadid's was like, all of a sudden she was in love with me and I was on my knees, basically, talking about how much she loves her or whatever. And she was like, oh my god, that's so beautiful, like the girl who was like talking about that. And then people in the comments, they were like, well, it's Bella Hadid, so she can, that'll happen to her, basically. Like, people were saying, like, we're kind of we're saying like, this wouldn't really happen to me or regular girls. Of course her man worships her because she's Bella Hadid. And I'm like, and I was reading that and I'm like, damn, y'all have such low self-esteem. It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of sad to see. It's like, yes, I understand being insecure and not being able to really see your value like face on, but I never understood when girls would do that, when they would see like a girl having something they would want in their lives, and instead of being like, I could have that too, because if she can have it, then I can have it. They go, oh well, she's this and that and this, so and I'm this and this and that, so I'll never be able to have what she has, even though I want it. They'll rather go the route of dissing themselves and putting themselves down and putting up another girl, as to, rather than just being like, well, we're both human and so I can just have what she has. You know what I mean? When I see, like, it's sad, like, and I've been noticing this, that girls do this. I mean, I'm only talking about girls because I only talk to girls. Like, I don't interact with men. Ew, but yeah, like, since middle school, like, girls were always just killing their own self-esteems, and it's like, it's normal to be your own worst critic. That's why there's a saying, it's normal to sometimes judge yourself and not really like yourself. That's completely normal. But how are you gonna kill your dreams before other people can? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'll be like, well, there's been so many times where I've been talking to a friend of mine and I can't think of any exact examples off the top of my head, because you know how that goes. Whenever you're like trying to think of an example of something, even though it happens all the time, you just can't think of it for some reason. But anyway, hold on, let me change the music. Come on, SoundCloud. Yeah. And so it's like, there's been so many times where I'm like talking to my friend and I'm like, oh, like they'll tell me like what they want, what they want in life. They'll be like, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had, you know, a person who would treat me like this, blah, blah, blah. But, and I'm like, well, you can have that. What's like, you can have that. They'll be like, nah, no, I can't have it. I'm not this, I'm not that. Why are you putting yourself into boxes that limit yourself? I never understood that. It's like, especially if you hear somebody else saying like, "Oh, I can totally see you having that." Like, what? Why are you like, Because like when I tell that to my friends, I'm serious, but they think I'm just trying to be nice. I guess because I genuinely believe that if you want something and it's like a good thing, like being loved properly, why do you think you can't have that? Why do you think you deserve something that's not what you exactly picture for yourself? Actually, they're probably not even picturing it for themselves because they won't even let themselves like imagine or fantasize about what it is that they want happening to them. You know what I mean? And if they can't even, a lot of girls for some reason can't even get past that first step of being like, maybe I could have what I want. Like some people will literally just toss before they can even sit with that desire. They'll just throw it away before, because I don't know. Like I understand, like, and like I don't even think it's like having bad self esteem, because I have bad self esteem, I think, but I'm still gonna get what I want. Like I'm not gonna tolerate something because I think, what the hell? Because I think, like, for example, if I see a celebrity with something, like, I don't know, they have like the dream relationship I want, or I don't really have any dream relationships, but this is an example because this is what I see other girls doing, or they have, I don't know, a career or something. I'm not gonna look at that celebrity and be like, oh, I can never do that because I don't have this, I don't have X, Y, and Z, and they're this, that. Because at the end of the day, I understand that everybody is just a human. And I think a lot of people don't get that when it comes to celebrities. And that's why it's hard for me to really, I guess, idolize a lot of celebrities, because I can see that they are literally just a human that is successful, and anybody can be successful. So it's like, yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just putting on this new song that I like. But yeah, that's like so sad because I don't know, because I want to talk about an example of like my best friend, because she does this a lot, but like I don't know if she's gonna see this, and I don't know if how she's gonna feel about it. But she's the type of she's kind of the type of girl to do what I'm talking about, to not even try to wait. What's the right word I'm thinking of? She won't even entertain. She won't even entertain her dreams. I feel like I remember she told me, like, in like a perfect world she would be a fashion designer, and I'm like, then make this world your perfect world. Like, why are you waiting? But what are you waiting for? Like, are you waiting for like your next life for it to be like a perfect world so you can be a fashion designer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's like probably because like I'm a Sagittarius stellium or something. I'm just extremely optimistic for no reason, because I think everything is possible. Like literally anything. Like if the worst things can happen, then the best things can happen. You feel me? Especially like, and I'm a person who like can notice patterns. And so like, you know how they say, um, is it art imitates life or is it life imitates art? That phrase, you know how, yeah, like I can when I'm consuming art, it directly correlates to real life to me. And so it's like, but it's in a very symbolic spiritual way. So it's like, for example, did you think Cinderella think she was gonna be where she was at the end of the movie? No. That was a bad example. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is like these movies about these like amazing stories happening, and then this music of these like beautiful love songs describing beautiful scenarios. It came from somewhere. It's real. It's real experiences people have. And if a bunch of people are having these experiences, what makes you think you won't have these experiences? Like, why can't you have good experiences? Especially if you're in your life you've had nothing but bad experiences. Because usually, if in a movie, when a character has like really bad shit happening to them, they usually hit like a big what is the saying? They hit like a gold mine, and then their life just takes off. And so it's like, yeah, like start thinking good things can happen to you. That's it. Because you're not special. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people who think that nothing but bad things can happen to them, it might be some form of narcissism. Because why do you think you are so important to the point where you are the only person just horrible bad stuff can happen to? You know what I mean? Like you gotta find a balance. There's so much good happening. Why can't it be you? Especially after how much you've probably suffered. Like, shit, you deserve more than anybody else, honestly. Yeah, that's a message to me and to everybody who's might be thinking like that. Um, anyway, I think that's it. I think that's what I just want to talk about. And also, never mind. Bye.